Welcome back to our channel, folks. Today, we have an exciting topic to discuss that has been making headlines recently. We're diving deep into the world of Johnson & Johnson, one of the leading pharmaceutical and consumer goods companies in the world. So, grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's unravel the story of J&J. Alright, let's start by analyzing some key financial indicators that shed light on the company's performance. First up, the price-to-earnings ratio on a trailing 12-month basis stands at an impressive 33.32. This ratio helps us understand the market's valuation of a company's earnings. Looking forward, the forward price-to-earnings ratio projects a value of 14.47. This ratio gives us an idea of the market's expectation for the company's future earnings or price. Now, let's talk about the PG ratio, which stands at 7.67. The price/earnings to growth ratio evaluates a company's valuation in relation to its expected growth rate. Moving on, we have return on equity at a solid 17%. This metric indicates how effectively Johnson & Johnson generates profits from shareholders' investments. Similarly, return on assets stands at 6.9%. This figure helps us gauge the company's efficiency in utilizing its assets to generate profits. Let's discuss earnings per share, which is currently at $4.78. EPS reflects the portion of a company's profit allocated to each outstanding share of common stock. Looking into the future, analysts estimate a 4.34% EPS growth rate for Johnson & Johnson over the next 5 years. Now, let's dive into dividends. Johnson & Johnson offers a solid dividend yield of 3%. This means that for every dollar invested in Johnson & Johnson stock, shareholders receive 3 cents in dividends. What's more impressive is the dividend growth of 6.28% over the last 10 years. This compound annual growth rate indicates a consistent increase in dividend payouts to shareholders. Moving on to profitability margins. Johnson & Johnson showcases a healthy operating margin of 15.7%. This percentage shows how much profit the company generates from each dollar of revenue after accounting for operating expenses. Additionally, the company maintains a solid profit margin of 13.2%. This metric represents the percentage of revenue that translates into profit after deducting all expenses. Now, let's shift our focus to the evolution of profits and income over the last 5 years. Johnson & Johnson has demonstrated a positive trend, indicating consistent growth and financial stability. Taking a look at the average price return of the last 52 weeks, J&J experienced a decline of 10.78%. It's important to note that market volatility can impact stock prices, and this figure reflects the company's performance within a specific time frame. Lastly, we have the market capitalization of Johnson & Johnson, which stands at a whopping $413.85 billion. Market capitalization represents the total value of a company's outstanding shares in the stock market. So, there you have it, folks. We've covered some crucial financial insights into Johnson & Johnson, a global leader in the healthcare industry. Remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg, and if you want to learn more, be sure to do your own research. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting financial content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy investing!